So welcome to another little note from my book, The Heist. This is about U.S. healthcare compared to a tiny European nation, Slovenia. So I recently took a trip that took me to Slovenia, and it's a very small place, smaller than the area of the state of New Jersey, and the population is about 2.2 million, which is roughly equal to the population of New Mexico. Slovenia's gross domestic product, that's the output of the whole economy, per person is $37,000. That compares to the U.S. GDP per person of $70,502, so nearly twice as much. The healthcare spending is a very interesting story. So the spending per person in Slovenia is $4,400 per year, versus $14,800 in the United States per year. So that's a 223% difference. The healthcare spending as a share of the total economy, Slovenia spends 8.5% of its economic output on healthcare, where the U.S. Spends 17%. And that's a 100% difference. But here's where the story becomes really interesting and thought-provoking. Life expectancy in Slovenia is 80.4 years. In the U.S., it's 76.4 years. So Slovenia is 27th in the world, right up there with many of the most advanced countries. Meanwhile, the U.S. Is 63rd in the world. So it can only be described as third world. Maternal mortality, so that's the death of mothers during in childbirth. In Slovenia, it's 3.33 per 100,000 births. In the U.S., it's 16.63, so 5 times as high a rate. Slovenia is 5th in the world for maternal mortality, whereas the U.S. is 61st in the world. And if you look at the death of babies in neonatal mortality, you get a similar story. Slovenia is at 1.33, which is 6th in the world, versus the U.S. at 3.44 per 100,000 births, 52nd in the world. So why are these such huge differences between our outcomes and also our spending? Well, Slovenia has a universal healthcare system like virtually every other country in Europe, and in fact every other developed country in the world has a universal healthcare system. They're a very small private sector medical establishment in Slovenia, and it's jointly funded by the government and individuals. The U.S. has a highly privatized and increasingly monopolized healthcare system. 8% of our population is uninsured at the moment. This is really a money-making machine, not a healthcare system. And the proof is in the pudding. Just look at the outcomes. So there's more info here about this topic and many, many others in my book, The Heist, How the Rich and Corporations Stole the American Dream. And it's available on Amazon and Ingram Spark. Amazon in both e-reader and paperback only on Ingram Spark. And also go to theheist.us for more info on the book. And thanks a lot.